All right, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. HBAR is doing awesome, absolutely taking off, doing what we expected. So I hope you guys are ready for an amazing stream. I have sectioned off like the next 3 or 4 hours just to focus on this stream and make sure you guys get all the best information, get all the chart requests done, get everything caught up. I want everyone to be fully ready for what's about to happen in this market, because if it goes the way that I'm thinking, it's going to be incredible. All right, absolutely incredible.
With the timeless protection of
I think
ADT,
we're going to
it's safe
absolutely
to
blow away a lot of people's expectations. If you guys are in on HBAR, it's a great start, an idea of what to expect. I think that we have a long way to go on HBAR. And guys, I'm telling you guys, you're going to be so excited to see what we're going to go over today. It's going to be amazing. So, all right, all my notifications are almost done. Facebook always takes the longest. I don't know why. It's just super slow. All right, Facebook's out. Facebook's out. Twitter's out. I think that we are good. Good. Awesome. I think we're live, guys. Let's go ahead and dive into this sucker, guys. Let's go ahead and get my comments up so I can see everybody. And we are going to dive right in. There we are. Awesome. Hi, guys. Welcome. Oh, man, I'm excited. HBAR is just doing amazing things right now. Absolutely amazing. All right, I need to find this video. Oh, that's not right. Got to find the video so I can see your guys' comments. And once I see your comments, I can actually respond back to your comments, because right now I can't see anything. All right, there we go. Look at that. Focused NBA, Rohit, CB, Madman Maverick. Awesome. Welcome, guys. We got quite a crew already today. So if you guys are up on HBAR right now, let me know. I want to know who in this chat is making money off HBAR. And if you have made money off HBAR, you need to like, and you need to make sure you're subscribed. Like, I don't know what you're doing. All right. HBAR is doing absolutely amazing. So if you made money on HBAR, let me know in the chat right now. I want to get super pumped for this stream. All right. HBAR, guys, look at this. Absolutely amazing. Daily chart. We are accelerating the upside very rapidly. I'm super happy about it. I exited HBAR. What? Bro, what are you doing, dude? Oh, my gosh. Rohit, I'm sorry, man. Well, okay, now here's the thing. Now, when you say you're taking profits are never a bad thing, right? So let me know. You're still good, right? Like, you're still in the market? Because, man, I hope so. And I'm going to explain to you guys why I do not think HBAR is anywhere near done. Okay, this is like the beginning part of this movement. Look at this just amazing bull right here. Oh, man, this is just perfect. Gosh, I'm so excited about this play. Yeah, look, I'm oh, man, this chart is so ugly when I have all my stuff on here. I'll try to, like, focus everything. All right, so 14th in your portfolio and moving fast. CB, all right, not bad, brother, not bad. HBAR is 100% without a doubt my largest holding, and it isn't even close. So, like, this was taken, this is my portfolio allocation, and this was taken back on the 30th of this, yeah, 30th. Is that right? Oh, no, 10th, the 10th. So 4 days ago, HBAR was 16.4% of my portfolio. I'm going to assume, let me check real quick. I'm going to go into my Cointing app and figure out where it's at. Oh my God, this is just gorgeous. HBAR right now is my, how do I figure that out? It's definitely the most. It's almost double what I have in XRP. So it's probably around like 25% of my portfolio is HBAR right now, guys. Like, it's just absolutely accelerating rapidly, and I don't think that we're done taking off. Oh man, this just looks amazing. Give me 1 second. Get back to my comments so I can see what you guys are saying. Yeah, guys, this looks amazing. I'm really excited about this. Number one, there we are. Focused NBA. There we go. He's got this. Rohit sold too early, man. All right, so let's talk about this. All right. I would love to see updates on your views on Contentos. I will absolutely update everyone on all these charts. I told you guys, I have like 3 to 4 hours to update. But here's the thing, right? I'm going to be here for 3 to 4 hours. You guys probably aren't, and that's okay. Nothing wrong. Shut up, Nico. I'm doing good on HBAR. Nico's my boy, man. I've known him for years. So let's see. That's awesome. Let's see. So if you are on this channel right now, if you are watching this, you need to be on my Discord server, okay? And the reason why, during this video, I'll be on here updating all these different coins, going through and give you guys updates, right? So, and if I don't have it on my alerts section, I'm going to go over here to my altcoin analysis section, and I'll be annotating all of these on here. All the other ones are not, I don't have alerts for yet, okay? But here's the thing. If you are not a Patreon subscriber, you don't have access to all of these options. You don't have access to any of these alerts, right? So you will not be able to see these things right here, okay? So if you're a Patreon member, you're gonna get access to everything. It's only $40 a month. It's super, super cheap, and you will get access and updates to every one of these coins, guys. It's really, really cool. So if you're a Patreon member, talk in the chat, tell other people how awesome it is, because I think I put a lot of content, a lot of value into what I'm doing on Discord. So, all right, guys, that's what I'm going to say on that. But yeah, Contentos, I will be going over. However, here's the thing. I'm not going to do it because you asked me to, but instead because all of my Patreon members have been requesting Contentos as one of the ones that they want me to go over. So if you are a member of the channel, which is, I believe, is $10 a month, you can request charts, and I will go ahead and do it for you. I'll push it right at the top of the list. Or what you can do is be a Patreon member and annotate on chart requests. So you'll see these are all the coins I'll be going over today: Stack, IOTA, AR, XYO, FTM, VRA, VLC, EOS, Comp, ZEC, ADA. All these coins I will be going over in this stream today, okay? So if you are a Patreon member, you can add to this list, and I will keep doing these charts all day, okay? Or at least for the next like 3 or 4 hours. If you're not, you could be a member of the channel and annotate it, and I will make sure to get you guys there. And if I have additional time at the end, which is very possible, I will also go through and answer viewer questions and all that stuff as well. So I have a lot to get caught up on here, lots of charts. No matter what, guys, even if I don't cover the chart you're interested in, I promise you, if you stick around during this stream, you will find other coins you had no clue, and you will be looking at them yourself, okay? Because I promise you, in this list of things I'll be going over, we will find some gems, and these gems are going to absolutely explode, just like we've seen with HBAR, just like we've seen with Alchemy, all right? Be patient. Even if I don't go over yours, I promise you, you will find plenty of other coins that are going to absolutely just exceed your expectation. Now, if you are a member, make sure to throw if you're a Patreon member, throw yours in here and nowhere else, because I'll be going right down the line and make sure I update all these. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive on in this sucker, man. Bumblebee, let's go. I love it, man. You're a member of this channel? I don't think so, man. I don't see you as a member. So, like, members of the channel are actually, like, paid members. So, it's membership. I think it's, like, $10 a month. So, yeah, check that out. I think right now I only have one member of the channel, and you get a little emote next to your name. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive on in. Let's make it happen. So, let's talk about the market. And if you are part of the Discord, I made this really, really massive update on the market last night, okay? It is... like yesterday at 7:54, I went through and posted all these charts and information here. So I'm going to go through here and give you guys an idea of what I was expecting and what I'm looking at, right? I also did an update on, which one was it? I did an update on ADA, did an update on Bitcoin, did an update on Ethereum, did an update on XRP, and plenty of other charts as well. So you guys need to be a part of the Discord to get all this exclusive information, okay? Let's go ahead and dive right in, though. Let's do our market scan and see what's going on. And then once we do our overall market scan, then we're going to talk about this baby right here, HBAR. Oh, my gosh. Talk about the absolute insane potential this one has. I think that this is it's going to absolutely blow your mind. Look at that volume. Oh, my gosh, guys. I'm so excited about this. Yeah, this one's going to blow your mind at what we're going to get to. So one thing at a time. I know I'm super excited about HBAR, but I have got to know what's going on in the rest of the market. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So, like always, Bitcoin dominance. First thing I'll always look at, my Bitcoin dominance. So what this means is this is the chart that tells us how much money is in Bitcoin relative to the rest of the market, right? So on here, you can see how we had a massive drop from March, massive drop in Bitcoin dominance, which means money is flowing out of Bitcoin and into altcoins. Then we came up here and made a falling wedge or a rising wedge. This rising wedge played out. We've fallen through and are continuing down. Now, since we have this drop and into a rising wedge, to me, I don't know about to you, but this looks like a bear flag. And a bear flag, you can take the pole and extend it over here, and you can get yourself an idea of where to target, which is right around here. So we have a long ways to go, I think, before we are done with this alt season, guys. And this is money flowing out of Bitcoin into alts. Or if money's flowing into Bitcoin, which is what's happening right now, more money is flowing into altcoins. So this looks awesome, guys. And this right here is our weekly breaker, what I have established right here. This weekly breaker is what held us up on the previous one. And as you guys can see, we actually got to close below it this past week and are now doing a bearish retest. So we got to close underneath it. And now we're doing a bearish retest for hopefully a continuation back down. This is perfect. This is what I want to see. So hopefully it just goes up like here, continues down the downside. Let's actually annotate that on here so I can give you guys an idea what my expectations are on Bitcoin dominance. Let's see. I'm going to go on here. I'm going to do something like this. Right back down. Okay. We're doing a bearish retest of this previously lost weekly breaker. Retesting, continue the issue to the downside. That's perfect. That's what I really want to see. Okay. Now, is it possible we come up here and do something like this, right? And then deck down? Yes, right? Is it also possible we do something like this? Yes, right? That's also possible. We have to be aware of this. This is also a scenario we need to have in our minds. Now, it's not just going to shoot straight up there. We'll have signs along the way. And if we start seeing weakness in the market, we're going to be able to identify that and adjust our positions accordingly, right? Just like yesterday, I sold some ADA. I sold Cardano last night. I sold, I only have around 25% of my position left from when I bought it back in 8 cents. Guys, my average entry for ADA is at 8 cents, okay? I sold a majority of my Cardano last night at around $2.60, okay? What is that? Can someone do some math for me? How much percentage gain did I gain off of Cardano? I bought it at 8 cents and I sold it at $2.60. Someone do the math for me. I'm really curious to see. ADA. Yeah. Oh, no, I sold it at 240. There you go. Yeah, I sold it at 240 last night. So I bought it here at 8 cents, and I've ridden it all the way to here. I made 2,800% off of this play. Guys, like absolutely amazing amount of gains, right? 2,800% off here. Now, did I catch the top? No, right? I did not. But would you be happy if you made 2,800% off one of your plays? Of course you would, right? That's stupid not to. So did I sell the top up here? No, but I am selling here because we're finally showing weakness. So yeah, guys, I am seeing some weakness in ADA. I'm also seeing some weakness in Doge. So I'm actually taking a loss in my Doge position. I went ahead and sold off about a quarter of my Doge last night at a loss. And the reason why is because I'm seeing weakness in the market. Do I care what I bought Doge at? No, I do not care. I'm not going to chase my loss on that, right? I'm accepting that I lost by about 10% of my Doge position. That's great. It's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm going ahead and I'm dumping some of my position because I'm a disciplined trader who only looks at charts and does not let FOMO get me, right? So I went ahead and unloaded some ADA and I also unloaded some Doge because they don't look very good. And instead, I moved that position into a new coin called CVX, okay? I moved all of that into CVX. And, well, we're up 17% today. So I think it's safe to say that I made a pretty dang good opportunity cost by switching on my ADA for a coin that was just doing very, very well today. I bought CVX last night. If you guys check this out, where's it at? CVX. I'm adding position right now here at 0.0028. 0.0028. I bought it. I bought it right here, guys. The very, very bottom. Okay. The opportunity cost. I sold Doge and I sold ADA to move it in this position, and I'm already up 19% for the day. Okay. Do not get stressed about missing positions or hoping or whatever, right? The point is, these are some things that you can do if you just focus on charts alone, and as soon as something does not look the way it's supposed to, you rotate that into another coin. So I bought quite a bit of CVX yesterday, and I'm already up in my position. I'm actually really excited about this. I didn't even know this was happening. This is beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, so let's go ahead and dive in. Let's keep going. We were talking about the Bitcoin dominance chart. Let's look at the long positions. I did see that longs are increasing. That's a good thing. I want to see longs increasing, okay? Yes, you're not going to get your short squeeze when you have a lot of long positions open. I'm aware of that, right? But what do longs mean? Longs are people who are taking out loans to purchase Bitcoin, right? So what that means is that a lot of people who have a lot of money and are able to take out these massive loans are putting their money into Bitcoin. These are the whales that everyone talks about, right? So when whales are actually adding to their positions, that gives me additional confidence that the market's going to keep going up, okay? Just like when shorts are at an all-time low. Look at this. Incredibly low. That's good. Are we going to get a short squeeze? No, right? But what that means is that whales are actually betting the market's going to go up and not that the market's going to go down. Okay? Follow the money, guys. Follow the money. Okay? This means that all the people with all that money are actually betting the market's going to keep going up. This to me is actually very, very bullish. I love seeing very few short positions open. This is beautiful. I love seeing it. All right. Next thing to talk about is DXY, Dollar Currency Index. Now the next question is, we're trading crypto. Who gives a shit about dollar currency index? Why do we care about US dollar and what it looks like, right? Well, here's the thought process here. The dollar is known as a very stable asset. This is the asset everyone throws their money into, or like they'll cash out their positions and put it into dollars, right? Because it is going to be a stable asset relatively. Obviously, you have inflation and all other stuff, but in general, dollars are considered a stable asset. So if you are in crypto, crypto is the opposite of a stable asset, right? But if you're cashing out your crypto, where are you putting it? Into this, right? So whenever the dollar is rising, that means people are trying to exit the markets and go into a stable asset like the dollar, right? They're leaving their volatile assets like stocks and crypto, and they're moving into dollars. However, when people are getting out of the dollar and they want to put their money into a more volatile asset, that means that the dollar is going to drop in price because the dollar is losing strength relative to crypto. So these two charts, this chart and Bitcoin, usually act independently of each other. Okay, when one goes up, the other one goes down. When one goes down, the other one goes up. So this right here is a chart you need to be watching if you are a crypto investor. So on here, let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit and look at this trend line. This trend line is very significant. As you can see, it's been interacted with very well. Now, this could be considered let me find it real quick. This could be considered a head and shoulders. Okay, there's a very legitimate case as to why this is a head and shoulders. Head and shoulders are for this a bullish pattern, which a bullish pattern that would break to the upside would actually break down for crypto. But based upon a few different reasons, I don't think this is actually a head and shoulders. I think it's not a legitimate one. So I think that this is not realistic. So instead, I think this is a major trend line. And as long as we're below, if we're above it, that's showing strength in the dollar. If we're below it, that's showing weakness in the dollar. Right now, we are currently in a precarious spot. I don't like where we're at right now. I want to see this back below here and then continue the downside, because that means that there's more money going into, or going into more volatile assets like stocks and also crypto. Okay, so right now I don't like this. I want to see it drop, but although we had a really nice rally yesterday, this weekend or Friday, it is dropping, and that's good. So I really want to see it drop below this trend line, and I think if we do get below this trend line, it's going to drop pretty drastically. So I really want to see this fall off a cliff. That's what I really want to see happen. This is also a major sign. When you see the DXY starting to gain strength, that means people are moving out of crypto and other stocks, which means that whenever we do see this start to move the opposite direction back to the upside, that's when we want to start taking profits on some of our positions. So DXY is a very, very important index. You guys really need to be following this. All right, next we're going to look at is going to be total market cap. Okay, total market cap. Actually, no, we're going to go to total 2. I'm just going to focus on this. Total 2. This chart is very, very, very important if you are a crypto trader. Okay, or let me rephrase, not crypto, if you're an altcoin trader. And this chart has been exceptionally easy to play lately. All right, you have these two major levels. You have this weekly breaker, and you know it's a major level because it fell through, came up here, tested it as a resistance level, broke to the upside, and now I'm expecting potentially a retest from the upside. Okay, a retest down here and then acceleration to the upside. That's what I really want to see. And I made a really in-depth breakdown of the total 2 chart and what my expectations are in the Discord. So make sure you guys are going on there and really looking at this. I'm going to give you guys a real quick breakdown of what I'm expecting, because the question was yesterday. What I said was if we lost this weekly breaker, I would consider the crypto market to be done. I think if we lose this breaker, this is whenever I would be looking to exit the crypto market. Okay, this right here. And the question came out, well, why is that so significant? And his thought process was, we've already lost it once, right? We've already lost it once. So why can't we just come back down here and do it again? And that's a legitimately good question. So I actually went to a really good tangent and broke down as to why I would be exiting the entire market if we broke below here. So let's talk about that. Well, there's a few reasons. Number one is called market structure, right? Market structure, what that means is you want to see a, oops, let me go ahead and get rid of that. Extend. Actually, I'll do it this way. Pathing, right? In a healthy market, you're going to see a high, a low, a high, a low, a higher high. Wait, I'm losing my mind right now. Let me think about this real quick. Oh, here we go. My bad. I know what I'm doing. Okay, you have a low in the market. Okay, you have a high in the market. Now you have a higher low, and eventually you have a higher high, right? As soon as it breaks above here and closes above this level, you now have a higher high in the market, and this goes over the market structure. So if we get this, that means that this is a bullish market by definition. As soon as we get this close above this level, the previous high, this is a higher high, which means we should have continuation because the market is bullish. But let's say we were to do this. You have a low, a high, a higher low, lower high, right? What happens now? What happens if we come down here and break below here, right? What happens here? This now becomes a lower low, right? And that means that we have not formed a higher high, which means this could continuing ranging or could continue or just collapse back down here. That's why this in general is not good. Now, my primary bias right now is something like this. We go up here, we create a high or a low, high, higher low, lower high, come back down here, once again establish a higher low. And then now we come up here and bust the upside. And this essentially is a bullish market structure inside of a bullish market structure. That's what I really want to see. So we have a low, a high, a higher low, higher high. And this right here is just ranging, or this is just creating a smaller, higher low. This is what I really want to see, right? Now, let's talk about that. So if we go below there, though, that would make that invalid. That means that there would no longer be a bullish market structure, and actually a bearish market structure on the lower time frame. So let's talk about the next thing. Next thing is, obviously, this is going to be a major support resistance level, right? And this held as a resistance. Now we come back down here, and now we want to see it come back up here and hold as a support level. There's a lot of examples of this, but one is on top of my mind right now is going to be XRP. XRP has done something similar. You have this. This is a massive monthly breaker. Massive monthly breaker. Came down here, confirmed as resistance, confirmed as resistance, confirmed as resistance, got above. Now we pushed off of it because we confirmed it as a support level. So this is now a solid support resistance flop, okay? You have a test, test, test on the downside. Then you have a test from the upside to confirm it as support. Then continuation on the upside. We have not gotten that on our total 2 chart. All we have gotten so far is our test on the downside, but we have not gotten our test from the upside to reconfirm it. So this would actually be a very healthy retest for a continuation on the upside. Now, if we fell through it, like what happened here, this would tell you that this is actually not a solid support level and we could fall further. Another great example of that particular thing happening is right over here. Go to Bitcoin. 4-hour chart. And now we're going to go look at this. Okay. This right here is a major, and I'm telling you guys, I was following this at the moment as well. I promise you. You can go back in time and look at all the previous posts and videos and like that. This right here was a massive 4-hour level that I was looking at. So, massive 4-hour level. So what happened is you have a test, a test, a test, a test, finally broke above it, right? So this is finally broke above that level. This is like our weekly breaker right now. We tested it, broke above, came in for a retest, and in a healthy market, this should hold as support. But as you can see, we did not. We fell through it. Okay? Now, once it fell through, now it came back up here, and we did what's called a bearish retest, and then continuation to the downside. Okay, this is what I do not want to see on the total 2 chart, and I think is very likely if we fall through. This would be my sign of the market that we're going to go down. Now, the next thing I'm going to go over on the total 2 chart is going to be the daily 200 moving average. Daily 200 moving average. So what we had a solid retest, a retest right here. This is called a deviation or a capitulation, okay? We broke below it, but we did finally accelerate once we've swept this low. We come back down here again, which is right in the dead center of our weekly breaker. I expected to tap it and then continue the upside. If we fall below it, that would be another massive show of weakness, and I don't want to see that, all right? And the last thing I'm going to talk about on this one is going to be the Fibonacci retracement level, okay? Come up here to here. Where does the golden pocket region lie? This is this, 0.618 to 702, right here, coincides with the 200 moving average and the weekly breaker. So if we lose all of those levels, yes, that would be a massive, massive show of weakness, and I will be exiting the market. All right. Next we're going to go over is going to be that's it. I think we're good. I think overall we're good. The daily chart, you can see this breaker is actually holding up very strongly right now as a support. Very surprising, but it's holding up very nicely. So we came up here, we tested it, broke above, and now we're doing a retest of it. And it's possible we don't even drop down here and retest this level. It's possible. I still don't think it's very likely. I think we will come down here eventually. But in general, this breaker is still holding up. And if we do, we very well may do something like this. Come down here, accelerate upwards, right? Or come down here, accelerate upwards. Either way, These are my two paths. And that's really not that much of a drop. From this level to here, 25%. That's all I got. Anything further than that is unhealthy. So right now, I think we're totally in a good spot right now. So yeah, overall, I think the whole market looks fine. So now let's go ahead and dive into Bitcoin. See what we got going on there, because we have to know how Bitcoin is doing before we can go to other charts as well. All right. Ooh, man, I have been charting a lot, haven't I? Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this. All right, Bitcoin's gone. Awesome, awesome, awesome. CME gap has already been filled. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. This is no longer significant. All right, cool. I think we're pretty much cleared this chart out. Daily breaker, is it still significant? Yes, it is. This daily breaker held up like a beast. So as you guys can see, this is my 4 steps to success on Bitcoin. I want to see it get above this weekly breaker. We've done that. Step 2, get above the 200 moving average. We did. Step 3, get above the daily breaker. We did. But just like in the previous Bitcoin, example, the 4-hour failed, just like the daily failed. So this right here will be a major resistance level if we get to it. So the $49,000 to $50,000 region is a major level of contention. This is the last stand in my book. If we get above here, we will continue going up. But I think the smart play is to wait till you get up here, then take profits in this area, because this is a very clear support resistance flop. Very nice interaction on low time frame. Yeah, very nice clean interaction on the low time frame. This level right here will be a massively important level. Wow, it really is. The more I look at it, the more I think of it. Okay, yeah. We are now above the 200 moving average on the daily, which is great. I do love to see that. A reclaim is very, very healthy. So if we get above here, I think the next target is going to be our 702 retracement level. If we get above there, then essentially we're done. The 3-day point of breakdown will probably give us some level of contention, but overall, if we get above the 702, I think we're essentially going to just continue to the upside. Yeah. Wow. That's my thoughts, guys. I think overall the market looks very healthy. I'm very content with it. So right now on the lower time frame, we zoom on in. You guys can see, well, let's look at what I said yesterday about Bitcoin. Let's go back to here. And I said right now, Bitcoin is giving a lot of the mixed signals, and it's hard to get a read on it. We have 3 sweeps into demand and a pretty decent reaction. Let's talk about what that means. We have 3 sweeps into demand. 3 sweeps. Well, each one of these lows creates a major resistance level or major support level, right? That's 1. That's 2. So right there, right there, right there, accelerate, right? 1, 2, 3. It's called a 3 drives pattern. Okay, 3 drives pattern right here. 1, 2, 3, accelerate. Okay, 1, 2, 3, up. This is a 3 drives pattern, and what I was talking about, 3 drives, 3 strikes. I've heard it called a few different things, right? The next one is the 4-hour, and the daily demand is holding up pretty well. Well, let's talk about what I mean there. Well, on the daily, this is our, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. We're going to have this right here, rectangle, perfect. Perfect. So daily demand, tap, 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 tap. All these taps are going in there. Despite the fact we're going below it, we're not closing below it. So what I mean is that the daily breaker right here is holding it very well, and it has, as you guys can see this. Now the next level is almost a 4-hour demand. The 4-hour demand was right here, and again, held up very well. So the 4-hour and the daily demands are holding up very well on this coin. This is great. All right. Next thing I was talking about is how negative funding rates. Let's go ahead and dive into there. Negative funding rates. Go to neobutane. Oops. Neobutane. There you go. Okay. Right here. If it's below the center median, that means it's negative in funding. If it's above, like here, that means it's positive in funding. As you can tell, generally, when it's positive in funding, that means people are over leveraged or over position. And as you can tell, a lot of time what happens is whenever you're in over position, what happens? It collapses, right? And that's very, very common. You see this all the time on this chart. So if you zoom in over here, let's go to here. Daily. Perfect. Okay. What was happening all over here? We're in overly exposed positions to the upside. And what happened? Collapse. Over here, the whole time I was down in this area, I was calling for the bottom and be in this area. You guys can see why. Negative funding this entire region. Okay. That means people are in overly exposed leverage short positions when you have negative positions or negative funding. So we are now still negative funding. So that's still a really good sign for the market that we can continue going to the upside. Right now, we're about neutral. So it's not too surprising because we did have a nice little pump to the upside. I think that our line in the sand is going to be $49,000 to $50,000 region. We'll see what happens there. All right. Next thing on here, below the 200 moving average. I've talked about that. Yesterday, we were below the 200 moving average. However, right now, we're not. Multiple tests of the 4-hour and daily. The more it is tested, the less likely it is to hold. So every time you test a level, the less likely it is to hold on that level. Untested $38,000 to $40,000 region. Let's talk about that. So my bias is that we're going to go back down and retest the $38,000 to $40,000 region. The reason why is because this region is the top side of this massive range. So we have this range we're consolidating in. We had a deviation of the range, fell back into it, and it's a very, very clearly defined range. Well, now that we've gotten above this range, it's very usual to come back in and re-hit this level for continuation of the upside. So this right here is an inefficiency. That means that this void has not been refilled. A lot of people are waiting right here to buy, and they are waiting on the sideline for this opportunity. Now, that opportunity may never come, but if we do get that opportunity, in my mind, that is an absolute gift, and I will absolutely be loading up on anything I have available in the crypto market because this is a line in the sand for us to be bullish. Now, on this level, I've talked about this chart multiple times as well. These are my directions for Bitcoin, okay? These are the two primary things. Either we hit here, continue up, or just continue up from here, or we lose that level, in which case I will be looking to exit the market at this retest on the downside. So drop down, retest, continue the downside, and my target, if we do collapse through, will be the weekly 200 moving average at around $16,000. I don't think that this scenario is very likely, but it's something we need to consider. If we lose the $40,000 region, I will be looking to buy at around 35. I'll be targeting the 40,000, where I'll be entering a massive short position, and I'll be riding that sucker all the way down here to around the $16,000 region. This is my plan, and I'm going to stick to it. All right, now the next thing, let's talk about this. Rejected at the golden pocket. If you go back up here, golden pocket retracement is really anywhere in this area. You guys can see this is a rejection from the golden pocket region. Now, how do we get that? Let's go ahead and I'll show you real quick. Go from the top, very top, to the bottom. This is our golden pocket region, 618 to 702. We rejected at the 618 to 702. This is the golden pocket, the most likely area for rejection based upon the Fibonacci rules. So this is a bearish sign. And until we get above this level right here, I have to remain somewhat bearish. I have to, because this is a massive show of weakness so far. And the only way to prove that we are good is by getting above the 702 around $54,000. And over here, bearish engulfing weekly candle. Let's talk about that. Let's do this one. Perfect. This candle last week was very bearish, okay? Look at this massive red body. This is called a bearish engulfing candle. It completely engulfed last week's candle, the one prior to that, and the last one. This is 3 candles in a row. It completely engulfed. That is a bearish sign to the market. All right, we did have a nice wick on the downside, or we did have a nice wick, but overall, this is a bearish looking candle. And relatively low volume on the increase from 28,000. Okay, volume is something I haven't really talked about much, but the volume actually is pretty low so far. Let's get off of that one. Let's go to a better chart. Coinbase, there we go, great example. The increase had high volume, right? The drop had even higher volume. And right now, this increase right here is still low volume. This is absolutely still concerning. And until we get volume on here, we have to use caution in the market. So these are my overall biases on both directions. I've talked about the bullish signs and the bearish signs. So based on all of this, my bias still has to remain that we have another drop to go, but I wouldn't be surprised in the direction. There we go, right? That's my bias, guys. It's really tough to make a decision on which direction Bitcoin is going to go. So because of that, I'm not really focusing on Bitcoin. Instead, I'm focusing on the altcoins because that, to me, I have a much clearer picture. So Bitcoin, now that we know what's going on, we know we're probably going to get a retest of $50,000 region, which means we have another like 10%-ish to go, 5 to 10% to go, which means our alts have a room to run. So now let's focus on our altcoins and find some of our great plays. How does that sound? All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and dive right in on this. All right, cool. Okay, so if you're a member of the channel and you want to do a chart request, you are welcome to do so. Members are actually paid members. It's not just, you know, being a subscriber. It's actually being a member of the channel. So right now, I believe I only have one member of the channel. So if you want to do a chart request, you're welcome to do so if you are that member. But also, you can become a member if you want right now, and I'll do your chart request first for anybody else. Now, outside of that, I'm going to go to my Discord group. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, I will be going over the chart requests that they have put on here. So these are only Patreon subscribers. So if you are not a Patreon subscriber, you are welcome to do so. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Let's go right here. Oh, no. Let's go back. Where's it at? If I can find it. There we are, public page. So right here, patreon.com/RTBro. You have 2 levels right here. If you want to become a Patreon member, go ahead and do so. Hit me up on Discord, and I'll move you over so you can put a chart request in there. Those are my 2 options, and there's a lot of great content you will receive if you are a Patreon member. I have several in this chat right now, and you guys can talk about it and ask some questions, and I'm totally okay with that. All right, so let's go ahead and dive on in and get this started. So last time I stopped right here. Ah, man, it was a week ago. I got to get caught up. So Mr. Bam asked about Stack. Let's go ahead and dive into Stack and see how Stack is looking. And Stack is one of those coins I have been involved for quite a while. Or let me rephrase, not quite a while. My last influx of my last transfer in happened like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I went ahead and did purchase quite a bit of Stack. And I haven't really done an update on it. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's get them an update. So Jig Stack, I did a video on the overall what coins I was going to get into, but I never actually did a specific video on Stack itself. Now Stack is a very small coin, very small. So if you want a coin that has absolute insane potential, Jig Stack may be an option. Look at this. 2,875 based upon all crypto in the world. That's super low, okay? So yeah, Jig Stack looks really good. It's extremely small. I cannot stress this enough, guys. If you think like this is absolutely incredibly small, it's not even listed on most exchanges. You have to go to something like MetaMask or something like that. And yeah, it's absolutely massive potential. So the chart on the high time frame looks super bearish. Look at this. It's only been around since April, and it had a massive drop, right? But look at this rounded bottom pattern. I absolutely love this rounded bottom pattern. And not only that, look at what's going on the, we're now starting to get above the 50 EMA. If I remember correctly, we are also above, yeah, we're also above our moving average as well. So we're starting to round, got above, and we're going back to the upside. This is awesome. Yeah, this looks really good. I love the overall rounded bottom pattern here. I think it's very, very nice and sexy. So, and also while I'm doing these YouTube videos, what you can do is you can also join the Discord, because I'm going to be posting on the Discord as I do these updates. Stack. Very nice rounded bottom pattern. All right, very nice rounded bottom pattern. Over here we have this daily breaker, is why I developed last time. But if you look at this, we have so much interaction that's happened between this level being formed. We have a really nice breaker that was formed here. So let's go ahead and get out of that one. And I'm going to do this instead. This is a better breaker. Okay, you guys can see why, right? Because this is too old. This is a very, very clean breaker. And look at what the interaction on this has been as well. Very nice interaction. So that's going to be my new breaker. We're currently above it. We lost it, reclaimed it, retested. This looks beautiful. So I will talk about HBAR, guys. Don't stress. I promise you guys. I will absolutely talk about HBAR because it's my #1 position. How about this? I'll do you guys a favor. Right after JigStack, I'm then going to jump into HBAR and talk about the absolute insane potential of that coin. How about that? And you know what? EOS, I got EOS. I like EOS as well. So I'll do those two. HBAR, EOS, and I'll get back on here and keep doing member requests, all right? All right, cool. So, very nice round bottom pattern. Nice reclaim of the daily breaker. No Bitcoin pairing. It still looks very healthy. The main thing is that it only has $82. All right. So let's go ahead and jump on in and post both of those in there. So on Stack, I want you guys to fully grasp this. It has absolutely insane potential, okay? There's only $82 million worth of market cap on this coin. Okay, most coins have billions of dollars. This one doesn't even have $100 million worth of freaking market cap. That's huge. Okay, but it's super, super, super high reward, but it's also very high risk. So me, I'm a very aggressive trader, so I have a fairly large position of Stack. If I go over here, I can find out exactly how much I have. I go over here to my active holdings. Stack is my 7th highest position. Okay, I'm a very aggressive trader though, and that's what I do. But again, I'm also a lot more experienced than a lot of you guys, and I can manage my risk very well. You may not be able to do so in the same capacity, so I want you guys to be very careful on that. But this coin absolutely could, in theory, do a candle that completely blows out of the water and goes way up here in the span of like a couple hours, okay? Because it would not take that much money to really make this coin really, really move. So I have managed my risk appropriately and have a fairly large stack position. You guys need to adjust your portfolio accordingly. All right. Oh man, it looks great. All right, awesome. So yeah, Stack looks great. I'm totally cool with it. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm just gonna hold on to this sucker, and that's gonna be my retirement coin right here. All right, let's go to the next one. I told you guys I was gonna do HBAR. Let's go ahead and dive into HBAR. Okay, you guys need to pay attention to this. Okay, I'm going to explain the absolute absurdity of this coin and the potential of it. Okay, I was gonna do this video today, but I found electrominium. I don't know how to spell it. Electrominium, I think. And I got so excited, I did that instead. But this one, the amount of potential on this coin is going to absolutely be just insane. One of the best ways where you can try to determine price targets is something like this. You go to what's called a Fibonacci trend-based extension. Okay, you go to the very bottom, very top, and then you go on the retracement. Okay, and then what it does is it makes a Fibonacci trend-based extension of your levels. And what you do is you target these levels. So for instance, if you want to take some profit at 56 cents, great, right? That is a target you can go after. 1.618 extension at 82 cents. Great target. The 2.618 extension at the $1.25. 3.618 at $1.68. Right here. 4236. Their blockchain backer. I actually follow him. I think he's really great trader. He is a massive fan of the 4.236. He talks about it all the time. So the 4.236 is at around $2 right here. Okay. That's a possibility. If you want to try to target these Fibonacci trend-based extensions, that's not a bad idea, and you will be targeting around $2 if you're going to utilize his strategy, the 4.236. That's around 400% from our current position. That's really nice, okay? But I caution you against using this as a hard target, and this is why. What I do is I go to MetaMask and I do a swap to get Stack. I drop an Ether and I pull out Ethereum, or I pull out Stack. So let's go through some of these and figure out where their trend-based extensions were at. Okay, let's start with Solana. So same sort of way, right? You're gonna go over here, go to the bottom, go to the top, and back down again. Okay, well, we got almost to the 3.618, but you see how it's in the middle. It's not like it went all the way up there, all the way down. This just gives you a general idea. So does that really help you out much? Personally, no. So the Fibonacci trend-based extension did not work on Solana. Let's look at Luna. Did it work here? Let's figure it out. Go to the bottom, to the top, back to the bottom. Right now, we are right past the 1.618, but once again, did we stop at the 1.618? No, we did not. We went past it, all right? So far, we're 0 for 2 on whether or not this worked. Let's go to BNB. All right, same exact thing. From the bottom to the top, back down to the bottom. Did this work? That's the 4.236. So you would have sold all of your BNB at $156. But we went higher than that, didn't we? We got all the way up here. And I actually put this on here just to prove a point. 16.618 extension. That's a 4.618 extension. 16.618. So if you would have used this level right here and already had your bid set, you would have sold BNB at $64, at $99, $134, $170, and then you would have sat on your butt the rest of the time. See how that works? So Fibonacci trend-based extensions are great, but you're going to miss a majority of the movement. All of this up here is past that extension. All right, another example, Doge. Let's see. Look at this. The bottom to the top and the bottom. Let's see. So, oh, let's do it again. Messed it up. Bottom to the top. All right, awesome. So, you would have bought Doge way down here at around where I bought it, honestly. That's around where I bought. I bought around 0.6 of a penny for my Dogecoin, okay? But I came up here. So you would sell some Doge at a penny, sell some more Doge at 2 pennies, more Doge at 3 pennies, and 4 pennies, and 5 pennies, and that's it. So you would have sold your Doge at 5 pennies. Well, as we know, Doge went tremendously higher than that, right? So does that really make much sense? Is that all the market had? No, it kept going higher. And that's the important thing I want you to fully grasp. You retrace it on the recent move with the bottom of the recent move, the top of the recent move. Whoa. Oh, that's weird. All right. So like, okay, and I see what you're talking about. So let's do on that, right? So this is the most recent move. Are you talking about for Doge? So we talk about Doge, all right? Let's do it like that. So like here, right? I'm assuming this is what we're talking about right here. Let's go like that. From here to the top, either one of these really, back down here. Okay, so sold at 17 cents, 26 cents, 34 cents. God dang it. And you would have sold here at 40 cents. Okay, the whole point here is that like the Fibonacci trend-based extension is only a guesstimation. It's a way to like understand generally what's going on, but it's not really a very accurate metric. It's all we really got though, right? Let's look at ENJ. Okay, same sort of situation, a little bit different, but like let's say from like here to here to here, or from like maybe here to here. I don't know, like maybe here to here. I know it's not very accurate, but that's about close enough. Okay, the point here I'm trying to make, guys, is a lot of times these extensions, this one's not too bad, these extensions oftentimes go way past, a lot of times these extensions go way, or like the price action goes way past what's reasonable for these markets, all right? Find me an extension for what XRP was, okay? And you're going to be blown away by what it was in 2017 or 2018. So these things oftentimes far exceed expectation of what's reasonable based upon our analysis. So instead, what my recommendation, what I do personally, is going to be, don't stress. Don't use this. I don't think the Fibonacci trend-based extension is the best thing to do. Instead, you just want to wait for their weakness in the market. And I'm going to show you a great example of that. So I'm going to show you on Solana. All right, and I'm going to go back through and I'm going to show you guys, I legitimately made this play, and this is not like something like I just like, I'm just going to show you. So we're going to go back down to Solana. Right up here. I said right here, bearish divergence has been formed in the 4-hour and daily USD charts and BTC charts. Volume is also showing a bearish divergence. Loss of a breaker be enough to unload some position as a sign of weakness, okay? So at 83 cents, I said, right here, we had a higher high in price, but we had a lower high in RSI. So I said, if we lose this hourly breaker, I was going to start selling some position. Okay, look at this right here. The hourly breaker is right here. BTC and US dollar both showed that. And I said, loss of the breaker be enough for me to unload the position. Well, let's see what happened. This is that breaker right here. We came into that breaker. Did we get below it? Yes. Did we close below it? No. Did we ever have that loss of a breaker? No, we did not. So did we sell our SOL position? No, I did not sell my SOL. And yes, most of my SOL was bought between $5 and $30, okay? So I went ahead and held in this position, and we continue going upwards, right? Now over here. Go to the 4-hour. Right here, you guys see this. Back over here. Clear show of weakness. Clear show of weakness. 4-hour breaker was lost. Let's go ahead and zoom on that sucker. Here we go. Right here. 4-hour breaker. Clear show of weakness. We closed below for the first time. Okay. This is that breaker. As you guys can see, we had our first clear show of weakness because we had the 4-hour close underneath it. So what did I say to do? We have officially lost the 4-hour breaker on the US dollar and BTC pairing. I am selling a nice chunk of SOL I picked up between $5 and $35 here. Official show weakness on the 4-hour charts. Right here on the US dollar tether and on the BTC. Same exact thing. We had confluence that we had a massive show of weakness. Right here, we are having a retest. But what did I say? I said, we assume that this is a bearish retest because we have a confirmed breakdown. The only way to invalidate would be another a 4-hour close above our breaker again. What that means is that If this candle came up here and closed above here, this means this would have been a deviation from the range or a bear trap. But did we? No. Okay, we did not. So what did I do? I sold. And I have the receipts right here. Okay? We sold. And I sold my sold position right here at $194. Did I catch the top here at $215? No, I did not. Okay? And I did not expect to. I did not want to. I had no intention of selling here at $215. I wasn't trying to catch the top. What I did is I let the chart rise, kept doing its thing, and eventually, when we had a clear show of weakness, I went ahead and sold on the retest and let it fall back down. And so far, we have fallen like 20% from the point where I sold it. All right, there you go. This is exactly how I'm playing HBAR. I'm watching this chart, waiting for a clear show of weakness, and then I'm going to sell. But I will not sell anywhere down here. It doesn't make sense to me, right? So anywhere down here, we have no sign of weakness, okay? We're just constantly just grinding up. There's no reason to sell right here. None. I'm not selling. But once we have a sign like this, once we have a breaker formed, a loss of the breaker, and a retest, this is where I'm selling my HBAR. And you can see we have multiple chances to sell it, but it could not get back above it. This acted as a major resistance level because it is a solid breaker. So you could do it that way. I see what you're talking about, Kirk, and what Kirk's saying is that basically I wouldn't buy back in until there. Well, here's the thing. You buy at support and you sell at weakness, right? This was a sign of weakness. This is an untested daily breaker, right? So my question is, if this is an untested daily breaker, should this act as a support? The answer is yes, it should, right? This should act as a support level. So if we get an entry down in here, should I buy between $1.39 and $1.46? Yes. Yes, I should, right? I would buy right here between $1.39 and $1.46. I don't care if it's collapsing. I don't care. The point is, this is a well-established, clear daily breaker, and I'm going to buy at this level. Yes, this is TradingView. I do have the premium version, and if you go to the video, I have a referral link in the description. If you would use that, I'd really, really appreciate it. It's not going to cost you the extra. It just gives me extra benefit. So, yeah, definitely use that if you can, man. I really do appreciate it. So, if you're not using TradingView for your charting, you are getting so little information. Like, you cannot trade off anything but TradingView. I would absolutely not trade off anything else but this. Personally, I use a premium version. I tend to buy it every year on Cyber Monday. They have a really good special, but that's me. I renew an annual membership every year at Cyber Monday, but I don't know if I would want to wait an extra 2 months for it. I'd want to get it now because like the amount of money you're losing is massive comparatively. So that's just me though. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be buying right here, Sol. So like there you go. And I'm probably gonna make a video very soon going over why I'll be buying here. So let's look at HBAR. Where would I buy? Well, if I got a retest down here, would this be a major level? Yes, of course it would, right? Because we have this falling trend line coming back down here, retesting, it would be a very, very healthy level. So yeah, that'd be a very healthy retest. This right here, this weekly breaker, is also a very healthy level. Confluence right there. This daily level also makes a lot of sense. So if I do get a drop into this level, I would absolutely be buying. Now here's the thing. you're probably thinking like, oh my gosh, could we actually drop 30% on HBAR? Yes, absolutely we can. Abso-freaking-lutely. And you guys have to fully grasp. This is one of the most dangerous points right here in this chart. Okay? Getting above and closing and holding above this all-time high is probably the most dangerous part on this chart. Okay? You can trying to think of a good example. Here, sort of. Yeah, like here we go. Great example. Look. Came up here, broke above the all-time high, right? But what happened? We accelerated upwards, but then came right back down and retested. Look at that. Okay? And it's also safe to say that we may still be retesting that all-time high. This right here is the massive area of consolidation or chop for ADA. Personally, I don't like the low time frame on ADA, but yeah, overall, guys, like this is something it would not surprise me one bit once we break the all-time high to consolidate above here. And this could take weeks, just like it took for ADA. I'm sure there are other examples as well. I can't think off the top of my head, though. Let's look at Luna. I bet Luna did it. Purple list, Luna. Yeah, look. Broke above the all-time high. What happened? We crashed all the way back down into the all-time high again and then accelerated. Right? So if you get an opportunity to buy at the all-time high again, that's a beautiful opportunity, right? Let's look at BNB. Did it do it? Nope, BNB did not. Oh, yeah, it did. Look, right here, all-time high. Got above it. What happened right here? Massive craziness. Okay, look at this massive chop in both directions. What are the ranges here? Look, 40% swings on this consolidation. Like crazy, crazy stuff right here. Okay, this is right here is the most volatile part of this chart. And then once we broke above it, just, yeah, like guys, like this is insane, right? So right here, right when we bust above the all-time high on HBAR, this is the most volatile time. And once we finally stabilize, it's going to just explode in price. So this is probably the best opportunity to get in on HBAR like right now. This volatility we're about to have is all these little dips and drops and rises and everything else. This is where you want to try to consolidate, try to get the best entry, because once it takes off, just like BNB, it's going to just explode. Yep, there we are. Let's look at Doge. What did it do? Oh, it just accelerated. then you have Doge, right? Then you have Doge. When it gets above here, it just goes. It don't care. Doge don't care. Doge just like, I don't care. I'm going to keep going up. ENJ. ENJ, same way, just accelerated. But here's a good example. It come up here, another reclaim of the all-time high. What happened? Mass consolidation, mass volatility, and then consider it. I went to the upside. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense, guys. Like HBAR right now is in a very dangerous spot on the short term, but this looks absolutely phenomenal in the long term. Like absolutely phenomenal. I am adding position here. I'm definitely not taking away. So I've mentioned multiple times. Oh shit. This is dropping fast. Oh man. Oh baby. I'm telling you guys, if I get this entry right here, I'm going to go ahead and buy Solana. All right, see what I'm doing right now? I'm placing a buy alert right here. So when it crosses below here, I'm going to go ahead and just buy some Solana. Hey, so no. Let me clarify that. I'm going to clarify that. I didn't say to keep adding HBAR. I'm saying that this is the opportunity. I would be looking to try to get additional position to anywhere in this area. If it comes down here, though, that would be an absolute amazing buy opportunity right here. If I get that's insane, right? So we'll see what happens, though. All right, so HBAR has been covered. Do you guys feel comfortable in your HBAR positions? Have I stressed this enough how incredibly good this looks? Like, this is just Oh my gosh, this is just incredibly good looking. Look at the volume increase is what you want to see, right? As it starts taking off, you want to see increased volume, which we're getting on the US dollar and the BTC pairing, right? That's really, really good. I love seeing the volume increasing. I think it looks really, really healthy. So yeah. All right, I told you guys I'd cover EOS next. Let's go ahead and dive into that. EOS. All right, let's do some EOS. This chart, man, it's just crazy to me. This entire chart just blows my mind how it works. It's very frustrating. Hey, go ahead and throw Matic on my list of ones to go over in the Discord, so I'll cover it. All right, so let's dive in on this sucker. So the first thing I want to take notice of is where's the 200 moving average at, right? 200 moving average is way up here at around $5.30. Okay, so because of that, we have a lot of room to go to the upside without having any serious weakness. This level is a very obvious support level or a support resistance. Came up here, tested it, broke below it, confirmed that it was resistance, got back above it, yada, 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 right? This looks really good. I like its current position. I think it's a good buy at this point, simply because we're above this level. I do like seeing that. I don't like this interaction. Okay, now this is something you gotta. If you go to the low time frame, you can see this 4-hour breaker right here. You guys can see this, right? This 4-hour breaker. Okay, tested it once, tested it twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and have rejected so far. And we're coming back in that daily breaker. So this is how low time frame can give clarity to the higher time frame movements. So this right here is a massive level. I think if we get above here though, that'd be a very key level. Let's go ahead and add alert. I'm gonna put on here bullish sign on EOS. There you go. Bullish sign on EOS. I want to see it get above here, and if it does, that'd be a really nice sign. All right. I need to be doing my updates while I'm doing these videos. Save that. Let's go to the BTC pairing. Now, EOS, the primary reason why I'm super bullish in this chart is right here. Go to the log chart. This purple line is so incredibly important. I can't overstate it. And right now, we're above it, which is great, right? So I do love seeing this. I do love seeing us above it. It's bouncing off of it. It's consolidating around here. So I'm really, really happy about this right here. Yeah, this daily breaker, you guys can see this, right? This daily breaker has held as a very strong support level this entire time, right? We have lots of wicks below it, but we have not lost this daily breaker, and that's really nice. We're above the trend line. I think overall, I think it looks pretty good. Honestly, I do. I don't like this rejection so far, but overall, I think the chart looks pretty damn healthy. As long as we don't lose this falling trend line, as long as we don't lose this, I think I'm going to make this red. No, this is support. Well, what color should my support be? Green? Blue? Green. This will be red. There you go. So yeah, this is my support level, is my resistance. I'm going to start doing that. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to start doing this. Support level, resistance level. Looks healthy. All right, let's go ahead and update on EOS. Give everyone an update on what's going on. EOS, where's it at? So yeah, I think EOS looks fine. The BTC, oh, I need to do this. Range bound between 2 daily breakers, but most importantly is still above our log trend line that was established years ago. USD pairing has some weakness by being below the key breaker levels. But overall, I think it is a pretty decent buy. It's a pretty decent buy if you are okay with taking aggressive positions. High risk. Let's go ahead and annotate all of that, put them all on there. 1 and 2. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start doing that. Yeah, so if you are a member of the channel, I'm gonna be focusing on your guys' chart request. But if you're not a member of the channel, then I'm going to be focusing on my Discord Patreon users who are annotating all of those on here. So you guys see, I have a ton of ones to go over. So I've already covered stack. Go ahead and add a 100%. There it is, 100% done. IOTA, ooh, Chris, all right. I have not covered IOTA in a very long time. Let's cover that sucker. Do I even have it? I don't think I have a chart for it. Oh my gosh. It has been a while. Okay. Oh, this was going to be the wrong one. IOTA. Ooh, it's had a nice day today too. Ooh, all right. Now we're talking. Give me some good news. All right, so this is the chart for IOTA. I haven't looked at this chart in a long time, so let's go ahead and let's go to my garage. I'm going to show you guys how I look at charts and what I'm looking for, right? So the first thing you want to do when you look at a chart, you want to go to a high time frame, go to a monthly chart. So what you got going on, right? The overall market structure, what I'm looking for. On here, there's not too much there's not that much clarity in this market at all in the monthly. Interaction down here, but overall we have this consolidation. We've broken above it, and now we have this consolidation. So overall, not too much. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly is where it starts to become more clear, I think, because look at this. This level right here. See it? This is my key level of support. It's support, so make it green. Right? So you can tell it's support because come down here, tested it, support, right? Came back up here, got above it. This is now support, right? Or resistance, support. Clean. It's very clean. All right, let's go to a lower time frame, see what else we got here. I think I like this. I do like this, actually. All right, same thing, okay? This breaker's established, came up here, lost it, came up here, confirmed as resistance, came up here, confirmed as resistance, got above it, confirmed as a support level. Beautiful, love it. Over here, we have a point of breakdown in here somewhere. Let me figure it out how I want to do this. 3-day? Yes, yes, perfect, found it. I love it right here. 3-day point of breakdown. This is a red point of breakdown. Okay, so this is a clear resistance level. And it's actually a breaker. It's not a point of breakdown. It's a breaker, okay? Because you have a drop in price, consolidation, continuation. This is a breaker for this level. Very, very clean. Daily, nothing too much. Cool, I like it. So let's go ahead and dive in and let's go ahead and annotate this. Okay, IOTA. Do I not have one on here, do I? Nope. No, I don't. Altcoin Analysis. We are currently above the 200 average on the daily. Yep, we're above the 200 moving average on the daily. Let's go over here, show you guys this. Okay, look at this interaction. I want you guys to see this. Okay, this is my 200 moving average. Take off the log chart. You guys can see we've tested it twice and have rebounded strongly off the most recent time. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Moving average with a strong reaction from the most recent retest. Low time frame. We have anything here? Ooh, is that a? Okay, let's look at this. That's a pretty clean level. You guys see this? This is definitely a really pretty nice looking channel, maybe not channel, falling wedge, maybe. I'm trying to think, how do I want to look at this? Here to here, maybe a falling wedge. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so you guys see this, right? This is a falling wedge pattern of some sort. You have a series of lower highs, and you also have a series of lower lows, but they're converging into a apex right here. Hit the support, and once they hit the support, what happened? It busted the upside. That's perfect, right? This is what we really want to see. Check SOL is dumping. I just checked it a few minutes ago. Is it dumped any further? Nope. All right, cool. Remember, I have an alert set right here. See that? My alert? This is when I'm buying. 147, I'm buying in this area. And I'm telling you right now, I will, no kidding, like in the stream, buy and then come right back if I get this opportunity. Or maybe I'll do it live on stream. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, I will be. Actually, let me get my laptop real quick. Give me 1 second. Be right back. All right, so I went ahead and I just got my laptop. I have my laptop. I have my wallet. I'm gonna go ahead and if I get my entry in SOL, which will happen in around $5, I'm gonna do a live on stream. I'm gonna do it on my laptop. I'm gonna give you guys updates on what's going on with the market. So, and when I'm buying, etc. So let's go back into IOTA. And if I get my entry, you guys will know because I'll do it on stream. I just talked about SOL. If you are a Patreon member, I think I updated it. I didn't actually do it, did I? All right, no, I didn't actually update it. My bad. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. Let's keep doing this. So yeah, we definitely have sort of a falling wedge pattern. I like that. Falling wedges are a bullish pattern. Let's go to BTC pairing. IOTA. Same exact thing. Go to the monthly. Ooh. That's a massive breaker right there. Very clean breaker. I like that a lot. Ooh, that's brutal. That will be the area I would take a lot of profits at. There's really not much. There's really not much here. I think. Oh no, here we go. This is a good level. So this is a good level, and you can tell why, because once you got above it, came back down, retested it, lost it, confirmed, broke above. And once we got above it, it was very aggressive. So yeah, I think that's very, very nice. Now, when you say above the breaker, above it, which one are you talking about? You talking about this one? So my thoughts here, we've already tested it. We've already had some price action above it. This is a bullish price structure. So I think if we do get above here, I think we'll bust above it. I think it looks fine. I think if we do confirm this as a support, I think we'll shoot above it pretty aggressively. All right, so on here, weekly, we have that support, we have that resistance. It's basically all I see on here. Let's go to the 3-day. Is this really it? I don't know, maybe. Daily? I don't know if this is the right level. I'm assuming it is, but I really can't tell if this is the right level. So the one thing I want to take notice of, right now we're on the daily level, right? So the daily, we're above the 200 moving average. We busted above it with conviction. We've tested it there, lost it, busted above. Like the interaction on 200 has been really nice. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and go back to the high time frame. That's my level though. This is a very important level on the monthly. All right, let's go ahead and annotate on here my analysis on this chart. We are currently above the 200 moving average on the daily with a strong reaction to the most recent retest. USD. Was a bullish pattern. So we have broken upward from a falling wedge pattern, which is bullish. I think we have the strength now to get above the next level. So let's go in here, find my levels. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I've already covered EOS, so I posted an update inside of the Discord if you're a subscriber, or you can rewind this video and go over EOS. So I've already done an update on it. IOTA, BTC. Let's look at it. Let's see. On here we have this weekly breaker, like I talked about. We have this daily, 3-day, daily breaker above us. And of course, we have the monthly. Okay, cool. All right, clear breakers are established. Monthly level that is above us is going to be a monster to break. The daily one above us is likely to break on the next test. Defined as a weekly level. We are above the 200 moving average. Overall, I think it is in a good spot currently. Oh, no worries, brother. You good? No worries at all, man. Oh, I don't want that. Want that. And that's it. Do and do. Awesome. Hey, yeah. So if you're a member of the subscriber, if you're a Patreon member, check on this stuff, man. All right, like I'm updating everyone on what's going on in the market, and I'll give them an overall thought process behind it. So make sure to be on there as I do charts. I'm updating on here. So Patreon members, I'm telling you guys are gonna get a ton of value. It's insane for the price of it. It's absolutely insane amount of value. So I mean, hell, just if you're in HBAR, like the HBAR updates I did, like you should have there's no way unless you are playing with like $50 in positions, like there is absolutely massive money you could have made on this HBAR play or Alchemy play or any of these other ones. So I think it's well worth it, but obviously it's up to you on what you think is right for your own portfolio and financial situation, all that good stuff. So all right, IOTA, I think that's pretty much good. I like it. It's that chart request. Zcash. Ooh, baby, you know I got you. AR, Arweave. I have never heard of this coin in my life. Let's look it up. Huh. Son of a gun. There she is. Whoa. This is an aggressive coin. Wow. All right. All right. All right. I see you. Wow, this looks really similar to the HBAR situation. I'm going to meet you guys something real quick. You can hear him whining in the background, but this is my little puppy. His name is Loki. He's adorable. So say hi, Loki. All right, cool. He's a little Shih Tzu. So he's whining. I'm gonna go take him outside real quick. I'll be right back. But just so you guys are aware, I don't know if you guys can hear him or not, but he's whining. So let's go make sure he's taken care of. I'll be right back, guys. Give me probably like 3 or 4 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, Loki is back. We are done. So he's good. He's a good puppers. Yes, he is. All right, so let's go ahead and dive on in. AR Weave, right? Yes, Arweave, AR Weave. I'm not sure how to say it. Either way, as you guys know, I don't really care about the actual fundamentals or even name of it. All I look at is whether or not the chart looks good, and well, this chart looks pretty dang good. So this is actually a very similar chart to what we see in HBAR right now. So I want you guys to take a quick caveat, and I'm going to show you guys this. And you can understand the significance of what we're looking at with HBAR, okay? I'll go over here. Okay. AR tether. Oh, you guys see this, right? HBAR, the overall chart. You guys see that? So right now on HBAR, we are right here. Right? You guys see this? It's pretty dang similar. HBAR is right here on that chart. So if you zoom on in, there you go. This chart looks very similar right now, huh? And you know what happens? It accelerated the upside very rapidly, right? So that's what I'm expecting to see. And on the BTC pairing, also very similar. You guys can see HBAR BTC right here. We're just now breaking up this consolidation. That's like right here. Guys, I'm telling you, like HBAR looks freaking amazing, and this is a great example of this chart. So, all right, cool. So if you want to know what HBAR is going to look like in the next few weeks, there you are. There you have it. All right. So on here, we're in price discovery mode on both charts. We are, which means essentially if you're in on this, great. If you're not, it sucks, right? There's not that many key levels we can really annotate on here. I think that's a good resistance, or not resistance, it's actually support. Let's go and annotate it at green. Okay, it's a good resist or a good support level. None really there. Okay, now we're starting to get some levels. 3-day, nope. Daily, maybe. Yes, I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is maybe a support level. 4 hour. It's not very clear. This is it. Yep, this is it. It's my level. So RWeave BTC, I think this is my major level. So the reason why I'm able to distinguish my major levels is watch. You have this is a retest, a bearish retest, bearish retest, bearish retest, bearish retest, broken above. Come in here. We should have held a support, but obviously we didn't. Okay. And now all the retests we've done into it have been a failure so far. So the BTC pairing does not look healthy. So this right now is a resistance because we've closed below it. So it was resistance, became support. Should have acted support, but we did not act support. We actually busted below it, which is not good. So this does not look good at all for RWeave. Now on the BTC, on the US dollar pairing, we actually are still holding up this major level. So we don't have a clear sign either direction. 200's down here, 200's down here. 200's down here. Yeah, guys, I think overall the market structure looks fine, but the low time frame does not. Cool. All right, so let's go in here into my altcoin analysis section. RWeave. We are getting mixed signals on our breakers and levels. The overall structure looks good, but the low time frame breakers are different on the different pairings. The BTC pairing, the USD pairing, the USD pairing to be holding its major or its key level. However, the BTC pairing appears to have lost its key level. All right, so this is very important, guys. So on this chart, we have two different structures, okay? This one is holding up this daily really well. You guys can see this. The daily breaker was established, got above, confirmed as support. It looks really good. But on, oops, crap. Let me go find it. Awesome. Okay, now over here is the issue. This is actually looks like a negative. This is a bad sign right here. So, yeah, this looks bad to me. I don't like what it looks like right there. I do like what it looks like right there. So right now, this does not look good. So let's go ahead. Lost its key level. So let's go ahead and annotate that on here. When we don't have clear confluence, the best bet is to wait. We do. All right, there we go. General chat. What is going on here? Oh my gosh. How much ETN do I have? 0. I can't buy it with my exchange. Found that out. All right, so the question was right here, how much ETN did you get? That's what Elin Hold asked. I looked at it, and here's the thing. So ETN, which does look really good, right? I went on here, was looking into it, seeing how much I can buy or what I was going to buy it off of. But I don't have any of these exchanges. None. I have none of these exchanges. So because I don't have the exchanges, guess what? I can't buy it. So you guys get a great opportunity at ETN. Me, on the other hand, I don't. And it sucks. But you know what? Is what it is, right? So ETN does look good, but I will not be one of the ones purchasing it. Which sucks. But did it bust above? Oh my God, look guys. If you watch my video today, you know what I'm talking about. This looks amazing. We're pressing up against it right now. This looks great, and I can't even buy it, and it sucks. Wow, this sucks. All right, whatever. It is what it is. I can't stress on things that I can't control. All I can do is focus on things I can control, and that's it. So, yeah, there it is. It sucks. Oh, there you go. So Elian asked a question today, and Elian said, are you going to be able to join the cheaper Patreon in the future? I said no, because essentially I wanted to reward the early rewards members. I have 44 tiers left, or slots in the left tier. Once they're full, I will likely increase the following tier to $60. So first one was 20, next one's 40, next one will be 60, and then 80, then 100 or whatever, right? And I'm going to keep doing that until eventually people don't buy it anymore. And then if the bull run takes off the way I'm expecting, I know how much money is being made, so I don't think it's that much money. I really don't. And then right here, Chris said he was number 64, but I pay full price. I made 20 times that in profits this month. That's amazing. So I'm really happy to hear that. So Chris has done really, really well thanks to all this stuff. Where can I buy it? I bought on MetaMask. Did a Ethereum swap. All right, cool. Oh, okay. We've been streaming for 2 hours, haven't we? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love it, guys. I'm going to keep going. I ain't stopping. We're doing really good. Okay, so, all right. So AR Weave looks good-ish, but not great. So I'm going to go ahead and stay out of it. I did not purchase the, I did not purchase whatever it's called. I did not purchase Electrium or Electrominium, whatever the hell it's called, because I cannot purchase it on my exchanges. IOTA looks good. I think it looks really healthy. Sol, I'm waiting for it to drop into my buy zone, which I don't know if I'm going to get because as you can see, it's dropping, but it hasn't hit it. Could I buy right now? Yes. But am I going to? No. Because I'm disciplined, right? I'm going to wait and wait and wait and see if it hits my buy condition. And it has not. So since it's not hit my buy condition, I'm not going to buy it. Let's look at that BTC pairing on Sol, actually. I'm curious. Daily's way down here. That'd be a tremendous opportunity if I got it. That'd be amazing. How's HBAR holding up today? This is dropping a little bit. Not too bad. All right, sweet. How long do I think I'm going to hold stack until it's time to sell? Oh, yeah. Hey, no worries. Hey, I appreciate that. Is it Elian? Is that how you say it? Elian hold? All right, sweet. I'm going to hold stack until it's time to sell, right? Just like I showed you guys earlier with HBAR and how I played Sol. I'm just going to hold it until it finally shows weakness. That's how I play all my positions. So I can, and I do recommend you guys take profits as it goes. So it really sucks to keep going up and up and up and never taking profits and it collapses and you just get out with nothing. But when you take profits, don't take out what you need. Take out what makes you feel good about yourself, but don't underestimate how crazy these markets can get. And that's my primary thing that I want to tell you guys is like stack is such a small coin that it can rapidly accelerate faster than you can imagine. And so I'm not going to sometimes I go long. Yeah, you're right, I do. I mean, but I'm also up thousands and thousands of %. So if you're okay with holding ADA, like you understand, I bought ADA at 8 cents. I sold it at $2.40. Okay. So it took me years to get there, but that's fine, right? I'm okay with that. So, yep. All right. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's go to the next one. I'm sort of just like jumping all around the place. So let's see where I'm at. Next one is going to be a IOTA. Arweave done 100%. XYO. Huh. It's on Coinbase? Really? Huh. Interesting. Whoa. It just got released on Coinbase. Okay, that's why. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of that chart because that sucks. XYO. Let's go to a KuCoin. Still sucks. Give me a chart. Uniswap, SushiSwap. No? All right, okay. This is actually a very, 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 very important thing to notice, okay? I want to bring this up. Can I do an analysis on this? I'm going to say no. I can't. There's not nearly enough price history to do a real analysis. Okay, I don't know anything about XYO. No clue. The problem is, though, I cannot go through my progressions. I don't have a 200 moving average. Not even on the daily. I don't have a 200 moving average at all. I can't even do it on the 4 hour. So I cannot analyze this chart. Okay, I just can't. If I was, there'd be too much guessing and assumptions being made here. There's not enough price history. So come back to me in like a few weeks, and then I can come back in here and do an analysis on XYO. But I can't do an analysis on this chart because I don't have the information that I need to make a good decision. So I'm going to go ahead and say I can't do it. I can't do an analysis on this chart. I can't do my normal regressions, and it would be a lot of guessing games. All right, there we go. So what do you do if you don't have enough price history? Okay. If you go to a chart and you love this chart and you're like, oh my God, I really want this coin, right? And you don't have enough price history. Okay. What is the smart play? What's the smart play to do here, right? If you don't have enough price history. Well, for me personally, my smart play is just not to do it. Okay. Like find the chart. I'm just not going to do it. So that's me. That's my personal, that's what I do. That's what I do, right? Some people are going to disagree with me and say you get the best opportunities, and that's great, right? But I can make plenty of money after it's already has price history established. So I'm not even going to look at it. I'm done with it. All right, next, Phantom. TK Ride Phantom. FTM. Ooh, baby. Look at that drop. Oh my gosh. It's brutal. Brutal. Oh, man. All right, so. All right, let's look at this, guys. Okay. I want you guys to look at this and understand how could you have played this. Okay. I'm going to show you how my strategy works. Where are our key breakers? I've had this one annotated for a while, right? Okay, great. Came back down here, but there was another breaker also established. Where's it at? Right here. All right, there's a breaker. So as it was made, came back up here, and it bounced off of this breaker. What happened? Okay, we couldn't get back above here. This right here is what's called a show of weakness. It couldn't get back above it. And then even more so, this was established, right? So it should have came back down here and then continued upwards, right? This would have been healthy market structure, something like this, okay? A healthy market should have done this. Should have came down here, right? Come down here, right there, right there, accelerate, right? That's what a healthy market should have done. It should have recognized this resistance, come down here, gotten above it, and then accelerated the upside. But it didn't, right? Look at this interaction. It came up here, and it got rejected harshly, and it did not act as support right here. So because it didn't act as support, that's additional show of weakness. Comes down here, then right here, a very, very crucial moment happened right at this point right here. This was a close, our first close under this level. Okay, see that? This breaker was closed underneath it right here. Not here, it's still acting as support, right? But right here, this is a close underneath our major support level. And once you close underneath a support level, what does it become? Resistance. Okay, this became a resistance as soon as we got that close right there. Now it came back up here. What happened? Rejected. Why? Because this is now a resistance. And it comes back up here again. Test it again. What happened? Resistance. Okay, soon as you got this close right here, you should have been looking to exit the market. And look what happened. We've just drug on down. Okay. Now, what other levels exist right here? Well, let's look at this. We have this level, right? This is disgusting. I got to find it right here. I hope you guys really see this. This is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful example. Okay. Now, here's my question. Is this a support or is this a resistance? Right now, today. At this moment in time, is support or resistance? I want you guys to tell me. Should this be a red or a green? Green means resist or support, and red means resistance. Let me know in the comments. Let me know right now, at this moment in time, is this a support or is this a resistance? I'm going to drink some water while you guys answer. Resistance. Close below it. That's what he says. Resistance. Darren said resistance. Bro says resistance. Anyone else? Anyone says support? Does anybody say support here? Okay. Michael says resistance. But AG, you win. You win. Everyone else loses. AG wins. Yes. AG wins this little thing we just did, okay? It has not closed. If you want to be disciplined and patient, this is still a support level. Yes, it is. It is still a support level. Now, let's make it very clear. This doesn't look very healthy right now, but this is a 4-hour level, and we have not closed low yet. Now, in 49 minutes and 50 seconds, if it still is still below there, this is a resistance, right? But technically, the actual play, this is still support. So is it a good buy right now? If you want to look at that one thing in a bubble, yes, it is still a good play. All right, now let's look at this. I'm curious. I'm actually going to do some analysis on this. So we know this is resistance, okay? We know it's support. Okay, we're currently beneath the support. We haven't closed it yet. So what we can look for right now is look for any sort of bullish signs on this level, okay? And right now I can go in here and see maybe that is a trend line that's established over here. Maybe that's a falling wedge, right? Maybe that's a falling wedge. Maybe, right? Doesn't look horrible, right? So maybe this is going to accelerate the upside and just blow people out of the water. It's possible, right? There is no bullish divergence right now. If there's a bullish divergence, I'd be interested. But right now, this is still a support level, okay? We'll recover that later whenever it's actually confirmed. Now let's go to the Phantom USD pairing, right? But yeah, it's very important though. This is still a support level until it's closed, and it has not closed yet. All right, now Phantom USD. All right. Hey, that's a really good lesson to learn, though. Good shit. AG, good job, brother. That was really, really good. Really, really good. I'm really proud of you, man. That's awesome. Patience, patience, patience. All right, let's find this. Okay, so right here, this is a support level, right? So we've come down here and tapped it once. We're coming in here for the support level. One strike, two strike, three strike. All right, so you guys see how this is making some sort of trend line, right? And you can see how we have one strike, two strike, three strike. Okay, three strike pattern. Now, we also have a bullish divergence that's forming right here, because we have a lower low on price and a higher low on RSI. So, personally, I'd put a long. Can I buy it? Binance, KuCoin, Sushi Swap. I like Phantom right now. I do. I like this. I like this actually right now. So because you have this 4-hour chart, clear support. You know it's support because you have this right here. Where's the daily at? Way down here. So if you want to take a long at Phantom right now, I mean, we've already dropped 40%, right? Is it not a bad idea to throw a long in here? Because we already have dropped 40%. Although it doesn't look great right here, I mean, we definitely could still close above here, right? So what I would do is here's what I want to see. If we were to do this, if we were to do something like this, where we pumped the upside and close inside here, Easy long. Easy. Easy, easy, easy long. Yep. Yep, that's what I want to see. I want to see a close inside here. Oh, man. So reclaim this right here, be a good long. Closing inside of here, I think it'll be a pretty nice long because we do have this nice little wick on here. Like, in theory, let's say this was to pop up here and close inside here. That'd be a very easy long for me. Yep, I'd be very happy with that. Let's go in here. Let's go to, I don't know if I have a phantom one. Do I? Oh, I do. Cool. One heck of a retracement so far, but we are starting to show some signs of strength on the low time frame. If you want to give it a shot, if you want to take an aggressive, a 40% drop, I would take it if we got a close inside of the 4-hour breaker. In the next 45 minutes. I would wait till we reach all right, there we go. So, and I hope that makes sense, guys. And that's what I'm talking about. You have to be very patient, but you absolutely can get some decent entries on here, guys. But don't be too scared of these levels, right? Like, we are resting on top of this major 4-hour level. So it's called a 3-strike pattern. 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike. Okay. And we also have this right here. Then we have our horizontal lines right here. 1, 2, and 3, right? Bullish divergence. A 3-strike pattern has been formed. It's dangerous because we are catching knives. But overall, I think I like it. All right, there we go. So I hope that all makes sense, guys. Like, this is a really good sign showing you guys how to play this. Like, I'm telling you, like, I know this is a dangerous thing, but if you want to try to catch a knife, here's the point, right? And I hope you guys understand all my reasonings. So you have the 3-strike pattern, 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike. You have the bullish divergence, right? Bullish divergence right there. I can't buy Phantom on my exchanges, but if you guys want to get an opportunity at it, I don't know. It's worth to you guys, right? Give it a shot if you want. And what is our key level we're looking for? A reclaim or at least a close inside of here. That's what I really want to see. I don't know if we're going to get it, guys. I really don't. But either way, and even if, let's say hypothetically, you don't get that close, right? Look at all these support levels right here. Because technically, look, you have support all up in this son of a gun. Like right here. Turn my magnet on. Support right here. Support right here. Support right here. This entire region is support. right? So you have a lot of support here. So is it really that essential that we have right here? Not necessarily. So lots and lots and lots of support right here. And this is also a very important thing to look at. So this low grind we had here allows you lots of support that was built up. However, if you have something like, great example, where is it at? ACH. Right here, there's no support being formed, like at all. A little bit down here, but that's it. Just go straight up. There's no support. And that's why it drops so far whenever it does start correcting. Ooh, and our golden pocket still, oh my gosh, so sexy. Alchemy is in our golden pocket, guys. Like, I can't stress it enough. It looks really, really good. All right. So yeah, I think Phantom looks fine right now. I think it's worth a shot. I would give it a shot if I could. But yeah, I think it looks fine. What's the rank 50? Oh wow, there's a lot of market cap in it. Okay, it's a bigger coin than I thought. Okay. Well, y'all know what's next. Let's go to the next one. Chart request. FTM 100. VRA. Yep, VRA. You guys got it. Let's do some veracity. Do I pack bags in the golden pocket? Absolutely, I do. Absolutely. I love packing bags in golden pockets. That's like my jam, man. I love that stuff. I will always buy the golden pocket every time. Oof. This is a nasty rejection. Ew. All right, so this is the definition of a bull trap right here, okay? This is a great example. It's where even if you play it all right, sometimes it just doesn't work out, like straight up. And this is why trading is always a game of probabilities. Look at this. Did we get the close? Yep. 3-day close above it. Beautiful. Perfect point of breakdown. It all makes sense. This is the perfect play, right? But what happened? It failed anyway. Okay? That's why you should never go all in on a position. Maybe post that real quick. VRA. Wait, is it VSA or VRA? That's wrong. This is wrong, 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 wrong. That's fine. We're doing this. All right, so oh, hey, my wife's calling me. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. Okay, so what this one tells us is that even if you play everything correctly, you can still lose. And that's just how it is. Even if you play everything correctly, you can still lose. So this bull trap should have accelerated to the upside. Instead, we have collapsed to the next lowest level. This is why you never go all in on a position. All right, so why never go all in on position? Now, right now, do we have a solid, like this is a solid area? Yeah, it definitely is, right? So this right here is actually a really good opportunity to buy at this region. So if you guys go right here, you can see this is a very clear resistance or support level. Over here, this is gonna be a green, right? It's gonna be a red. Yeah, this is definitely an absolutely perfect support level right now. We're currently inside. We have this breaker, daily breaker. We have the 3-day breaker here, 3-day breaker here. This is perfect. This is a really good opportunity. The current position is a strong support level due to the 2 3-day breakers. All right, screw it. Works for me. Okay. Let's go to the BTC pairing. Let's see how it looks. VRA BTC. Same thing. Yeah, this is a really good spot. Yep, really good spot. I like it. Green, daily. Go to the weekly. No weekly. 3-day. Yep. Solid. All right, cool. I went ahead, annotated all that. I think this makes a lot of sense. I think it's a really good spot to add positions. I like it though. But yeah, this is a brutal bull trap right there. That's what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Sucks. So this advice is very, very important to always go ahead and not go all in on any position. So cool. HBAR, how you doing today, HBAR? You're still holding up fine. I'm fine with it. Hourly levels. Yeah, looks fine. All right, cool. What's next? Chart request. $100%. RLC. All right, I'll do that. Let's do some RLC. Uh-oh. What we got here? Are we dang near resting on the 200 moving average? Is this a good buy? Yeah. All right, I like this. Weekly breaker. I like this as well. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. All this looks great. Okay, all right, guys. This looks amazing. So let's talk about some RLC. We got up, we came back down, and actually, I have a feeling. This is a feeling. I don't know if it's true or not, but let's look at the feeling. Fibonacci retracement from the top to the bottom. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. 0.618 right here. We came down, tapped the 0.618. Guys, this is perfect. You guys see that? From the bottom to the top, retracement right down here. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. We are damn near touching the golden pocket on the BTC pairing. If you don't think I'm packing my bags here, you're out of your mind. RLC, RLC. Where's RLC on here? Let's look where it went on here. Looks pretty close. Oh gosh, look at this. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Beautiful tap, a golden pocket tap. Oh yeah, this is perfect. All right, cool. Golden pocket's where it's at, y'all. Golden pocket is where it's at. It's cheating. Just cheating. Like golden pockets are absolute cheating on trading. Gosh, it's crazy how that works. There you go. I want it brighter, make it more clear. RLC, RLC. Yep, beautiful. I don't have it on here. That sucks. Altcoin Analysis. Are right around the golden pocket retracement zone. This looks really good. US dollar is going to be around the 200 moving average. RLC over here is going to be 200 moving average as well as this support level. So weekly, wasn't it? Yeah, weekly support level. Top of a weekly BTC pairing breaker level. Yep, looks great. I love it. Can I buy RLC? Let's see. RLC 169. Binance, Coinbase Exchange. I knew Coinbase. Yep, RLC. RLC I'm buying. I think it looks amazing. I like it looks amazing right now. Yep. I'm buying RLC right now. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going in. Let's go to the chart request. Comp. Let's go over comp. Ooh, baby. I like this already. Look at this acceleration with this. Oh, wow. Another brutal bull trap or bear trap. Holy hell. Look, another bear trap right here. 3-day. Well, I mean, technically just came down in this one. Weekly? Nope, it was it. 3-day. This is resistance. This is support. This is support. This is resistance. Resistance. And resistance. Comp. I think Adam's on my list of stuff to go over, man. But I'm looking at I'm going over my my Patreon subscribers requests first, and then I'm going to go over my members on YouTube first. Then if I don't have any members asking, then I'm going to go ahead and go over my Patreon subscribers, and then if I have more time, then I'll go over my YouTube viewer request. So that's how I do this. Comp right here. Daily. Okay, that's that. Now let's talk about the US dollar pairing. Comp. There she is. Ugh, gross. It's approaching the 200 moving average and the major daily resistance level. Overall, I cannot. Perfect. Okay, that's my thoughts. Next one is going to be chart request. ZEC and ADA. ZEC. Last time I checked ZEC, it was not looking too hot. Let's look. Today we're up about 1%, so 2%, not bad. Weekly breaker, 3-day breaker. There it is. Okay, 3-day breaker, close beneath it. It's not looking good. Nope, it's bad. That's resistance. That's resistance. Give me some bullishness here. I don't see much. Green. No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's look at the BTC pairings. I think ZEC does not look good. Nope. I am probably going to sell some of my ZEC and move it over into RLC. Hey, I'm getting tired, man. That being said, though, I need to focus on all this. I'm getting way behind and everything. I want to catch up, so I'm okay with that. That's fine. I think I'm still making rational decisions overall. I think this looks fine. I may not be as like, excited or as like happy as I would. Not really necessarily happy, but I'm not probably not as energetic as I would earlier. But I think the analysis is still legit. I'm not seeing any issues so far. You have this weekly breaker, right? Weekly, monthly. Yep, this monthly breaker acting as support. You have this 3-day breaker that's acting as resistance. You're currently beneath it, beneath the 200. Not looking good. Nope, not looking good at all. Log trend line. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. No, I still don't like it. I think I'm done. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I try to talk myself into it, but I can't. Yep, overall, not happy with it. I'm definitely going to be selling some ZEC. It was selling ZEC by RLC. It was RLC, VRA, and what was the other one I was looking at? Oh, Sol. Buy RLC, VRA, and Sol. Sell ZEC. Phantom also looks good. FTM. ZEC. This is how I do it, man. Like I've done so many charts on in my last 5 years. Like it's just like that's it. Like this is how my process goes, guys. Like you guys are just along for the ride. EOS looks fine. Comp. Yes, comp. That was my other one. I'm selling some comp. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yep. Okay. How long have I been going for? 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yep, you're right. Hell yeah. Rocking it. Let's keep going. I'm not done yet. I got a long ways to go before I finish up all my charts. Where am I at? Chart request. VRA and Litecoin. Yes, already did VRA. Litecoin, LTC. Let's look at some Litecoin. This is actually a really interesting chart. I know we had a really explosive movement yesterday, but even then, what did it reject off of? Weekly breaker, right? A support level. We're still inside this support. Like I just, man, it's really hard for me to be anything but bullish right now on this coin. Oh, we're below the 200. Damn it. Okay, I'll take that back. Below the 200 here as well. We're above this major trend line, which is, yeah, we're above the trend line. That's good. I'm still gonna go ahead and hold. This right here is still such a significant level to me. So yeah, low time frame looks pretty bad, but the high time frame looks so amazing that I can't ignore it, man. I just can't. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to sell, but I'm also not going to buy. I'm just going to basically stay solid at this level right here. Yeah, that's it. Band. Yes, I do want to cover band because that one's actually looking really good right now. At least it was. Ooh. Oh, we are pushing up into it. Oh, this is beautiful. We're not done yet, but yeah, we're starting to make some progress into this level. Mm. Mm. Still at resistance. I can't buy here. Shit. Yeah, we're rejecting at the 200 moving average. All right, that one's done. So yeah, essentially that's what I'm looking for, guys. Like I want to see us reclaim these levels, and right now we haven't. So does it look like it's pressing against it and has a possibility? Yeah, of course it does. It's starting to press against it, and that's great. But until we do it, we're just making assumptions, and making assumptions are dangerous. I don't like how we're below the 200 moving average. I don't like how we're below this weekly breaker. I want to bind a strength, not on an assumption. Right now we're pressed against resistance, and resistance is resistance. I mean, that's not something you should be buying into until we reclaim it. So no, I think it's a dangerous play to buy right now. Chart request, that one's done. Sol, already did it. I did update Sol, right? I can't remember if I actually updated it or not. I'm actually gonna make an analysis real quick on it. Set on Solana. Okay, alert has been sent on Solana. We'll be buying this break if we get the opportunity. Let's go ahead and annotate it. Yep, looks good. Let's go to the chart request. XTZ. Yeah. Gosh, there's so many. I'm trying to get through them. Really am. I did an analysis on HBAR. You can either rewind the video, or if you're a member, or a subscriber. Yeah, Patreon member. I can't talk today. If you're a Patreon member, you can go into the HBAR section of this Discord, and you'll be able to get a full analysis. So either rewind the video or go into the HBAR section on there. Those are your two options to really get information. All right, XTZ. Let's look at this sucker. XTZ. Ooh, my gosh. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I'm really happy to see this thing did start to accelerate upwards. I know I made a video on it a while ago talking about how it looked bullish, but this thing has far exceeded my expectations. Not complaining, just blown away. I'm really, really surprised. Yep, I got the bottom. It's amazing. Yeah, you guys can see the interaction we've had on that. Let me see if I have any prior charts on this on here. Nope, I did not. All right, so the trend line was in fact very important, and the reclaim accelerates to the upside rapidly. Yeah, quick for grow with the band. Realistically, it's going to go up. That's the important thing. HBAR is going to go up. That's my assumption. Now, there's a lot more and exactly what I mean on there and all the other details, but in general, it's going to go up. Look at this volume. Oh my gosh. Look at the volume. This is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so I'm only doing, so I have a ton of people have to get caught up on Discord. So if you are a Discord member, go ahead and drop off your chart request onto the Discord channel, into the chart request section. And you can only do it if you're a member of the actual Patreon. So if you're a member of the Patreon, go ahead and drop it off in there, or become a member of the channel, and I'll check out that chart. But I'm sorry, man, but I got to focus on people who've actually paid me money. So. You know, capitalism and all that good stuff. So, yep. Let's see. In fact, oh, it's just gorgeous. Look at the volume, though, guys. This is a massive, massive, massive show of strength. Oh, my. Look at that volume. That's just incredible. How much XTZ do I own? I don't even know, honestly. I think I have a pretty low amount. I might add some more, honestly, because that volume really makes me very happy about it. Yep, major, 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 major show of strength. I love that. 3-day. Nothing. Weekly. Nothing. This would be a great buy opportunity if I got it. Massive, massive, massive opportunity. Gotta be great. If I can get in around the 580s, oh my gosh, it'd be beautiful entry. Set an alert. Buy Tezos. Let's look at the BTC pairing, see if it also looks good. XTZ. Oh, it's the same freaking chart. That's why. I was like, this looks very similar to the other chart because it's the same exact chart. Weekly levels, nothing. Monthly levels, nothing. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Not on price discovery on the BTC pairing, but this looks really healthy. All right. Yep. There we are. This looks really good, man. I like this a lot. Got an alert. Let's see. Ask RTBro. Yep, I will. I will be let's see. Yeah, I'll be making an alert section for it. All right. So Tezos also looks good. XTZ. Would love to get a better entry if possible, but I think the overall the project looks fine. What is this? KDA is next. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know anything about KDA. And obviously, I have other ones to focus on. What? Solana. Did I miss my entry? Come on, man. Don't tell me I missed it. Nope, I missed shit. I have not missed my entry yet. Close. I want it to drop down here. All right, so let's go ahead and keep diving in. All right. Oh, let's see. Next one. All right. There you go. So let's keep going. Active holdings, got that. Chart request. XTZ looks great. ICP. ICP, let's do it. What is it? Internet Computer Program or some crap? It's the stupidest name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Internet Computer Program. All right, so this chart has not been that long. So there's not actually a 200 moving average, I don't think. Nope. So there is no 200 moving average on this chart, which sucks. But, oh, Timmy! Hey, buddy, that's my member for the channel. So he recommended a coin, and since he is a member of the channel, you know I'm going to front load him and make sure he's taken care of. So don't go there, brother. I got you. I'll do ramp right after ICP is done. All right, dude? I got you. ICP. Yeah, if anyone else wants to get their chart request done, make sure to be a member. It's super, super cheap. So, you know what I mean? Also helps support me and makes my wife happy because, you know, she likes money and I have to justify me being on YouTube all the time. ICP, where are we at? Yeah, I don't like it. Mm-mm. Yeah, this doesn't look very good. Let's look at the BTC pairing. A small level? I think it is. All right, so this is a great example of a range-bound price. Okay, so range-bound. So what that means is you have a very clear resistance up ahead. It's been tapped once, twice, 3 times right there. And the support right here has been tapped once, twice, 3 times. So it's bouncing until it picks a direction. So there's not really a reason to buy right here. We don't have a clear direction. I'm not even going to try. So it could go either direction. So this is going to be our ICP one. There you go. Pretty simple. That's basically it, guys. Like, it's not like, why would you try to pick a direction on here whenever we don't have a direction picked? So, you can buy at the support. Oh, you're right. I could. I'm not going to, though. I'm not going to stop. Unless Solana hits my buy zone, in which case, yeah, you're right. I'm going to stop and sucks to suck. But overall, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so ramp. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. Ramp. Let's see. Okay. Huh. Why is there action on here but not on there? Let's do this. US dollar. There it is. Oh. All right, buddy. I bet you knew I was going to like this chart. And you're right. Yeah, I like this chart a lot. So here, let me talk about why. Talk about why I like this so much. So the first thing I always look at is what? 200 moving average, right? You can see how it's 200 moving average right there and right here. You know it's significant because it came up here, tested it, broke above, retested, and are now accelerating the upside. That's really, really nice. I like the interaction of 200 on each chart. I like them on both charts. It looks really good. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly breakers, nothing really. Let's go to the monthly. you know what? This might actually be serious. I wonder. I'm curious. Not really. Really didn't interact very well with it, but yeah, the monthly is definitely a significant level. At least you can at least clearly identify your levels based upon that. I think this 3-day might be significant because of that, but we have this drop in between it, and I usually don't like this interaction. I'm going to leave it up there for now. I would, if this was on the other side, I'd be very serious about it, but I think it's still significant. Let's see. Let's find a better one. And there we have the better one. Perfect. This is our level. Okay, right here. There you go. This is what I was looking for, right? So you want this on this side. So like if it's in this side, you have all this price action on this side, right? So you want it closer to the current price action. So you can see it's tested once, tested twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, all this times, right? So the more times it tests it, the more likely it's to finally break out. So overall, I like the interaction. Disregard the volume. This is actually just a glitch based upon us being calculated on TradingView. Same thing over here. Let's look what we got. Weekly, too large to really be that significant, I think. Nothing really clear there. Daily. Is this it? This it? I don't know. It's tough to clearly define this one. I don't really know. There's a lot of resistance. You know there's resistance up here. But as far as identifying exactly what levels, it's pretty tough. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is all we got. I'm going to say this is it. That's my key level. And on the downside, I don't really have one. But here's the thing I do like about this. Let me show you real quick. Let's go over here to the curve. This curvature is perfect. So I hope you can see this. This curvature is really, really nice. I like the overall structure of this. These are a rounded bottom curve. Very nice. I love seeing this. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say no. I don't think it's a valid retest unless it actually touches it. Technically, it could be front ran, but if you want to be strict about it, which I recommend, I would just go ahead and say no. I'm very strict in my rules. And that's me personally. I don't know if that's the right answer, but that's how I've usually treated it. All right, what is this one going to be? Altcoin Analysis, ramp. It's building up a strong base. So, all right, here's what I'm going to say about that, dude. So, if it's super close, you may want to go to another exchange, right? So, if it's on different exchanges, some exchanges may have actually touched it, and that's very possible. And if it's already touched on a different exchange, then I think it's valid, right? Strong base. There we go. Overall, I like the BTC pairing. I think it was a really, really good one, Timmy. I like that one a lot. Let's go ahead and dive in on the US dollar pairing. You have two clearly defined levels. Oh, shit. I want to annotate on here. Oops, I need to change the skin. Damn. There we go. Got it. Ask RTBro. Oh, my wife just got home. Hey, appreciate it, buddy. My wife just got home, so I may have to end it as well because I want to spend some time with her. But that being said, let's keep going until she's all the way here. I'm going to try to annotate quite a bit of these. Let's see. Daily breaker. All right, USD pairing also looks fine. We are above the 200 MA and have also established, we also have so yeah, overall I think it looks fine. Yep, it looks fine. My wife just got home. I'm probably gonna have to go because my wife just got home. I'll spend time with her. So she's also looking for the dog. So we'll let you guys go. It's been a fun stream. I think I was on for, let's see, 3 hours, guys. 3 hours. That's a pretty damn impressive stream. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So I appreciate it and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna let you guys go. But I think I got a lot of stuff done today. I'm really, really happy about it. But yeah. So make sure to be a Patreon subscriber if you're not already, so you can request the next ones. And I'm gonna keep doing some chart requests over the day. But overall, I'm gonna go ahead and just let it go for now. So guys, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces, boys.